Good morning and welcome. I'm going to do a pour similar to the pours that I did on very first videos that I did. And I'm going to use my Swifty swipe. So this is just basically a spatula, not the same as this, but similar, a spatula that I've cut out a piece of soft plastic file divider, and then I've just stuck it. You don't stick it that side because you need that nice and smooth. Stuck it on there so as I can use the handle and use it to swipe or create anything. So I did these ages ago. I haven't used it for a while, so I might need to make a new one because it seems to have a bit of a bend in it, but hopefully it will do the job today. So it's a Swifty swipe pour, going back to basic, what I first started doing with my particular pours that I love doing. So let's get down and into it, I guess. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to layer lots of lovely colour on here today. So this one is purple. I'm going to do it in the way that I used to do it, was just wiggling all over the canvas, and I still do it like this, but this was my very first or some of my very first YouTube video tutorials. So it's definitely a wiggles swipe, and hopefully it's going to create a beautiful carnival of colour. So this one is the, what's it called? Can't remember the blue now. I will have a look in a minute. I think it's cool blue. It is cobalt blue. So there's a cobalt blue. Cobalt. It's gorgeous, bright and vibrant red. So I'm going to put a cool red in and a warm red. Rightio, I'm definitely putting a little bit of the, like I said, cool red and warm red. So this is really going to be a whole carnival of colour in here. And I'm going to put in some gold. So what this gold will do is when I tilt and roll the paints over one another, gold, the metallic gold here, will add the lovely shimmer. Shimmering my timbers. Beautiful. I've got so many colours here. Why not use them, hey? This one is the bright yellow. Actually, I wanted to swipe with that. What am I doing? Oh, I'm a nana. Anyway, it'll be fine. So then a white. I was going to actually swipe with the yellow, but I'll figure out. I might still swipe with the yellow. We'll see. Rightio, I think that has really gone overboard. I'm just doing a very gentle tilt, so these colours will literally just roll over each other, hopefully not going in a muddy mess, because of the consistency of the paint is very important. So they just roll over one another, and they're not mixing too much, as you see. And just keep recentering the paint, so you haven't got it all at one end or the other. Definitely a wiggly pour. And paint wiggles everywhere. I am just going to recenter it. Now what colour do I swipe in now, because I've used all my colours? Rightio. I think, well, I will try the yellow. I will try doing the yellow and we'll see what we get. If not, I'll try something else. Maybe I should have done a real dark phthalo blue to swipe, but I didn't. So now my Swifty swipe, let's see what happens. This is the old-fashioned way for me, but it's always good to go back and do things that were successful for you back then. Some things that I've done that I look back on, I can't even repeat because I just can't even using the same ingredients that I used for whatever reason. They sometimes don't come out the same. So this particular paints today, because I'm going back to when I started, are the same as I used to mix with 2 drops of Helmer silicone. I don't very often use silicone in any of my pours anymore because I cannot, I can, but I don't like trying to get them all cleaned off, any silicone traces off my art. If you want to resin it, it creates all pits in the resin until you get really clean, you clean off all the silicone. So I just don't bother now. You add in too much silicone. Well, I don't bother adding silicone. I add floetrol instead, and it does the same things, but it doesn't leave the residue. So there's my Swifty swipe. How easy was that? If you're having trouble swipe, it's just soft plastic file divider you will find in any office works or stationery, and I just attached it from the top with, that's just masking tape. And there you go, look at these cells coming up in that before I've even done anything. Now I'm really going to go back in time and I'm going to use my butane torch. I don't currently use my butane torch too much. I use the heat wand because the butane is far more dangerous. You absolutely need all of the safety precautions, your fire extinguisher, no flammable items, and a full respirator and whatever you should be using anyway, but with the butane it's a little bit more dangerous, obviously. So I'm going to do jelly clusters, which I just used to do this bizzo. Just dab in my butane torch in areas just to bring up what I used to call my jelly clusters. But I've done the exact same recipe as I used to do 2 years ago when I first, over 2 years ago now that I first started my channel. So that was a yellow swipe. So, you know, I get asked all the time, oh, do you have to keep swiping in black or white? Well, no, you don't. You can swipe in any colour you choose to. Remember, it's your art, your rules, your way. So just go for it. Just try things, even if you just try on a small canvas. You want to try something that's different for yourself, then you must do that, because it's all, you know, I'm just showing you basic techniques and then you make it your own by trying other things, and that's how people find new techniques and whatever. So rightio, I'm going back to the Balloon Kiss and see what it does in my this colourful what you look, Carnival of colour. Let's see, because it's got so many beautiful colours underneath all that paint. The balloon kissing really brings up all of those gorgeous colours. So as you see then, some of the colours get hidden because you've rolled paint over them, but when you actually do your balloon work, it brings them back up to the surface again. That is gorgeous. I like it. So if you just want to try something fun with a family member or a friend, I mean, these are really a nice thing to create because they look as though that it's really taken a long time to create, but as long as your paint consistency is correct, you'll come out pretty good. So I think I could have done with a lot more white in there because it's a little bit, well, it's very bright. So you can do balloon kissing, which is what I'm showing you. You can roll the balloon, which creates a lovely feathery effect. So it's your balloon feather. Let's try and do one up here. See, it brings all those colours out. I am going to leave that. I think that's pretty much yeah, that's pretty good. So if you're having trouble with your balloon kissing, just allow your paint to dry off a little bit and become a little bit sticky before you go in with the balloon. Not too dry, because otherwise your balloon will just lift the paint off. But it's pretty good. It's my phone ringing, my goodness. I turned that on silent, I thought. Anyhow, so I'm just going in with my small balloon. It's just a balloon that I've put a little bit of water in, just to add a bit of weight, and go in the center of the previously kissed center, and then you can do a few little balloon twirls, which are always nice too. I love it. If you know me, you know that I love the balloon work. So there you go. That was the Swifty Swipe. Swifty swiped. So bought that tool out. So there you go. That's my contribution today. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope to goodness that you've started your own art journey, even if you feel fearful, you know, just because your own self-doubt. Just go for it, guys. It's only paint. And remember, the only rule is there's no rules. Just enjoy. It's art therapy. So take care, my lovelies. Wait until the end for some photos of the finished article, and I will see you again tomorrow. Bye for now.